David's down in Calgary, if you don't know, at the orientation camp for Hockey Canada. Obviously, it's an Olympic year coming up. He spoke to the media, was obviously asked about his contract with the Oilers, so we will get to that, and I'll play that for you all in a minute. Obviously, we had the Jeff Jackson clip on our show earlier in the week on Monday, and there's nothing that's going to surprise me in this. And McDavid says it, again, I'll play the clip in a couple of minutes. He says all options are on the table, and I do believe him in saying that. Do we have it? All right, let's give it a listen, then we'll give our thoughts.
Connor, we'll talk lots of Olympics, but do want to get to the contract situation. Maybe just give us a sense of where things sit right now, how you feel, about what Stan has done, and, if you're optimistic that a deal will get done before the season starts.
Yeah, not even a softball Olympic question for me to start, huh? But that's okay. Right into it. Yeah, no. I said at the end of June, I had every intention just to take my time with it, and I still feel the same way. Take my time and go through everything, and I have every intention to win in Edmonton. That's my only focus. Maybe next to winning the gold medal with Canada, but it is my intention to win there. But yeah, taking my time, going through it with obviously my family, my agent, everybody involved. So we're going through it slowly.
Going through it slowly, not surprising at all. This is going to be a deal that is 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 years. This is going to be a deal that's 16, 17, 18, or $19 million. And this is a deal that's going to get signed on September 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th. No one knows anything. The Oilers haven't presented him numbers yet. So I think anyone who's out there pretending to do insider, he's signing on this day, this is the contract, they haven't gotten to that point yet. And I think if, again, you listen to the Jeff Jackson clip from The Sheet with Jeff Merrick, and that full interview, I believe, is going to drop next week from out in cottage country in Ontario. If you listen to that, Jeff Jackson said it's going to be a very simple, quick phone call. Connor McDavid probably does have some general idea of what he wants this contract to look like. It'll just be a matter of sitting down with the Oilers and going, okay, what's the 4-year deal look like? What's the 5-year deal? Maybe there's a world where what's the 3-year deal look like? What do the numbers look like? If I'm at this number, what are you doing with the team next summer? How does everything else fall into place? And then it takes about probably an hour for the Oilers to go, all right, so the AAV you want, Connor, is, what do you say, 17 million? Okay, great. 17 million. How much of it do you want in signing bonus? Okay, great. All right, done. And yeah, you just sign here. Boom, we're done. And we're going to announce it tomorrow morning, and you'll be down at Rogers Place to hold the press conference. So McDavid did have a line because he was asked a little bit, and I saw a couple of reporters who were doing he left the door open of not signing it before the season starts. But Connor also dropped the line later on that he doesn't want to be a distraction. Connor McDavid, what do we know about him? We've been around him now as a fan base, as hockey fans, as Oilers fans, for a decade. Do you think every city he goes to with visiting media for even his first 3 months of the season, do you think he wants to be asked, what do you think about the extension? Every time the Oilers lose 3 straight games, Connor, do you think there's a chance that maybe you don't want to sign? He doesn't want that. He doesn't want to be a distraction. This will absolutely get done before the start of the season. I have never doubted that at all. It's going to be fine. And whatever this contract comes in at, he's going to be an Oiler for a number of seasons after this. There's no reason to be worried. And I think everyone who did the whole, LA, Boston, the New York, this, that, it's not a slam dunk he signs in Edmonton. It's always been a slam dunk he signs with the Edmonton Oilers.
Foregone conclusion is the word I'm using.
Yeah. And again, this line, I have every intention to win in Edmonton. It's my only focus. He doesn't want to go anywhere. He knows his best chance to win a Stanley Cup is with the Edmonton Oilers and with Leon Draisaitl. And again, you can look at everything he's done in his personal life, everything behind the scenes. It lines up to this being a guy who wants to stay in Edmonton for however many years. We don't know. I would still, if you gave me a chance and said, Tyler, you got to bet on McDavid being an Oiler wire to wire or ever wearing another jersey, I would still put all my money on he is wire to wire an Edmonton Oiler. He's not going to leave. The only path, only world where I can see Connor McDavid one day not being an Edmonton Oiler, and I think you'll all like this hypothetical, is if in the next 6-7 seasons, he goes out and wins 2 Stanley Cups. And he's got his 2 rings, and then maybe at the end of Leon's contract, Leon is maybe not even the same player. Maybe it's like a Patrick Kane situation in Chicago where it's like, you know what? We're heading towards a rebuild. We're not going to pay you all that money. Go somewhere else. And then Connor goes, you know what? Maybe I do want to do the homecoming thing, which I really don't think he'd ever want to do. Or maybe he goes, you know what? I will do the Los Angeles for 2 years, or wherever he would end up going to play out the end of his contract. Who knows what things look like then? But like the only chance I think Connor McDavid ever leaves the Edmonton Oilers is if he's got rings on his finger and they're more than just his wedding ring, which... What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.